Okay, and the last page, page 3 of the 5.3 notes, on page 311, the author does a nice job of talking through the addition method step by step. And our last set of problems lets you solve each system by the method of your choice. You have 3 choices. You have graphing, substitution, or the addition method. So it's your choice now which one you want to use. It also again reminds us that if there's no solution or an infinite number of solutions, so state. Use set notation to express the solution sets and explain why you selected each method over the other 2. Okay? This is really good so that you've worked through the thought process, because if you are given the choice, you might want to pick the one that works best and most consistently for you, or you might pick one that works a little faster because of the way the problem originally starts. Let's look at number 56 and you'll see what I mean here in terms of why you choose one method over another. I'm looking at these 2 equations, and the bottom one's in standard. The top one is not in standard. It wouldn't take much for me to move it to standard, and then I could use the addition method. It also wouldn't take much, to do the substitution method. I could solve the top one by dividing by 4, but then I'm going to have fractions to deal with. So I'm going to choose to go ahead and use the addition method. And my reasoning why is I'm going to be avoiding some fractions. Hopefully. I can avoid it at the get-go. I can't guarantee that I'm going to avoid it in the answer, but at least I can start out that way, fraction-free. So in addition, I need to rearrange both to standard form. This one is ready to go. This one, top one, needs to be rearranged. So I'm going to add 5x to both sides. I get 5x plus 4y equals 0. And our second equation is 5x plus 8y equals 20. Okay? Really primed for the addition method now, especially since I have matching coefficients. I just need to make one of them the opposite sign. So I'll go ahead and multiply the top by -1, which gives me negative 5x minus 4y equals 0. 0 times -1 is just going to be 0. Bottom equation, leave it alone. 5x plus 8y equals 20, because I already now have the opposite and equal coefficients here, and that means x is going to get eliminated when you add these 2 equations together. So if negative 5x and 5x is 0x, negative 4y plus 8y is positive 4y equals 0 plus 20 equals 20. The 0x then goes away. I just am left with 4y is equal to 20, or y is equal to 5. And then I get to use back substitution to put that back into one of the original equations. Let's do the top one, just because it's a little shorter. Might be a little bit easier here. So I've got 4y equals negative 5x, and instead of y, I'm going to put in the solution we found. And that gives me 20 equals negative 5x. Divide both sides by negative 5, and I get x equals negative 4. I want to check those in both equations. Negative 5 times negative 4 is positive 20. 4 times 5 is positive 20. 5 times negative 4 is negative 20 plus 8 plus 5 is 40. Negative 20 plus 40 is positive 20. So they both check in both equations. So I get to write my answer in set notation, and it's going to be the point negative 4, positive 5.